Alright, what it is, people, it's your boy I Grind Yu-Gi-Oh! And we are back with another deck profile. This time we have a Shaddoll Draco deck profile from a regional first place, piloted by Nathan Mills. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. Let's get into it. So we have a 41 card main deck. And for this main deck, we played 3 Draco YUGIOH. If this card is no more special summon, you can add 1 Draco monster from your deck to your hand except Draco YUGIOH. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a fusion summon, you can set 1 Draco spell/trap from your deck. You can only use each effect once per turn. So we played 3 of these. This is basically a starter. Then you played 3 Draco Famina. During the main phase, quick effect, you can discard this card, fusion summon 1 dragon or spellcast a fusion monster from your extra deck. Use a monster from your hand or field. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a fusion summon, you can set 1 Draco spell/trap from your deck. You can only use each effect once per turn. So play 3 of those as well. Then we play 1 Draco Urgler. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a fusion summon, you can set 1 Draco spell/trap from your deck. Then you can destroy 1 spell/trap on the field. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 spellcaster Draco monster in your graveyard. Place this card on the bottom of your deck, and if you do, add that monster to your hand. You can only use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 Draco Pan. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can set 1 Draco spell/trap from your deck. Then you can destroy 1 monster on the field. If a face-up fusion monster you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card on the bottom of your deck, and if you do, special summon 1 non-fusion Draco monster from your graveyard. Crazy effect. Then we played 3 Draco Malulu. During the main phase, quick effect, you can fusion summon 1 Draco fusion monster from your extra deck. Use a monster from your hand or field. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except fusion monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can set 1 Draco spell/trap from your deck. Then you can negate the effects of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. You can only use each effect once per turn. So they have broken graveyard effects as well, which is super crazy. 1 Shaddoll Beast. This is basically a draw 1. 1 Shaddoll Dragon. 1 Shaddoll Squamata. 1 Shaddoll Hedgehog. 3 King of the Swamp. This card can be used as a substitute for any 1 fusion material whose name specifically listed on the fusion material card, but other fusion materials must be correct. You can discard this card to the graveyard, add 1 polymerization to your hand. So play 3 of these. 1 Bishop Magnemite. Then we have 3 more Charming Fualos in the main deck, and then we play 2 more Charming Perillia in the main deck. So I usually see 6 more Charmings, but this is only 5 in the main deck. Probably just to fit other hand traps. 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring. 2 Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit. Since Yummy's in the format, Ghost Ogre is pretty good. 3 Nibiru the Primal Bane. Pretty standard. You want to stop your opponent, from playing this format. And now this format, you can make pretty big boards, and you definitely have to deal with it somehow. 1 Polymerization. 3 Kitu Draco Tail. Add 1 Draco monster from your deck to your hand. Then if your opponent controls a monster, you can fusion summon 1 dragon or spellcaster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. You can only activate 1 Kitu Draco Tail per turn. Then we played 3 Juhu Draco Tail. Fusion summon 1 Draco Tail monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand, deck, or field. Also, for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except fusion monsters. You can only activate 1 Juhu Draco Tail per turn. Then we play 1 Draco Horn. Target 1 attack position monster on the field, return to their hand/extra deck. Then you can place 1 Draco card from your graveyard banishment on the bottom of the deck except Draco Horn. Then draw 1 card. You're going to activate 1 Draco Horn per turn. Draco Flame. Target 1 face-up spell on the field. Negate its effects until the end of this turn. Then you can place 1 Draco card from your graveyard banishment on the bottom of the deck except Draco Flame. Then draw 1 card. You're going to activate 1 Draco Flame per turn. So for the extra deck, play 3 Draco Arthur Lion. If this card fusions something, you can target monsters on the field and or graveyards up to the number of monsters used as material from the hand. Return them to the hand. If 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time while this card is in your graveyard, except during damage step, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So play 3 of these. Then play 1 Draco Gulamel. When you activate a Draco card or effect, quick effect, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. If 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 El Shaddoll Window, the toxic card, which is basically a somewhat of a floodgate. 1 Secretarian Dragon. 1 Mysterion the Dragon Crown. 1 Red Eye Dark Dragoon. I'm kind of happy to see this card back. This card was a very powerful boss monster, but it being back now is really good. 1 Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. 1 Guardian Chimera. 1 Heraldic Seal, 1 Spirit of the Eyes of Blue, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 SP Little Knight, and 1 Super Sauce Sled Typhon. For the side deck, play 2 Artifact Lancia, 3 Cash Chair Fenrir, 3 Fantastic Dragon Phantasme, 3 Jolan Lockbird, 1 Heartbeast Feather Duster, 2 Dark Ruler No More, and 1 There Can Only Be One. So that is it for the first place Draco Shaddoll deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. This is what I run Yu-Gi-Oh! We out.